Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we have an AOK unboxing to do. Before we get to that, I want to shout out some new subscribers to my channel, which include Chris's Comics, Weird Science Comics, and 90MF Comics. And yeah, I'm going to say it. YouTube is 90. Thanks for joining me today. By the brown asterisk on the box, you might have assumed, and you would have correctly if you said ComicFoo2814 has AOK'd something for me to open today, and that's exactly what we're going to get into. Before we start, I thought I'd go over the top 5 ideas I have of what could be in the box, along with the top 5 reasons why I'm pretty sure I'm wrong. Let's start in no particular order with Giant Size X-Men #1. I know you're saying, hey, that's a pretty expensive book for someone to AOK to someone else, but ComicFoo has AOK'd one before. Why I don't think it's in this box is, #1, the price is really spiked on this book. Also, I don't think that ComicFoo would have associated me with a Giant Size X-Men #1 if he was going to AOK one of those out. I think there are other characters and other titles that he would have thought of me first before that. So that's why I don't think it's Giant Size X-Men #1. But what about Black Cat #1? Certainly there's a multitude of variant covers, as all of the mystery men have been unboxing them in the past, and it almost became a running joke that another Black Cat. I wouldn't mind having a copy of Black Cat #1, as I don't have one. But the reason why I don't think it is, I don't think that they have any of those left. I think all of the Black Cats that have kind of rotated between all of the different mystery men and the mystery unboxings have either been sent out or they've been sold. And I don't think that ComicFoo would purposely go and buy another Black Cat, considering how often they keep coming back into his life to send to me. So that's why I don't think it's that. Could it be the Leaf Candy Wonder Woman Secret Origin mini comic book from the 1980s? Hey, that's not a bad guess. I know that ComicFoo has gotten some of these Leaf Candy mini comics recently. I know he AOK'd one of them to Tim, the comic collector, so maybe he saved the Wonder Woman one for me. Good guess, right? Why I don't think it is, this box is way too big for that, because that's a little mini comic. So I'm ruling that one out. Could it be the Foo Trooper? I would love to have the Foo Trooper, but the Foo Trooper is pretty much ComicFoo2814's mascot, his channel mascot. This box isn't big enough for the Foo Trooper, and I've seen Foo Trooper in recent live videos since I've received this box, so it can't be the Foo Trooper. My final guess, a glitter bomb. I'm going to open this up and glitter everywhere, a mess everywhere for the rest of eternity. But on the other hand, the reason I don't think that it's that, I've sent an AOK to ComicFoo and I was really kind with mine, and since I didn't strike first, I don't think he's going to strike at me. So there's no revenge striking for him to have done. So that's why I don't think that it's that, a glitter bomb, or any of the other 4 things that it possibly could be. But I guess the only way to find out is to open the box. I'm going to put you into fast forward mode, and that's what we're going to do right now. Okay, I have about a half a gazillion of these little things all over. I think it says it's the Fuminati. All right. I was kind in his. Didn't do any of that. Send a nice little lasso to wrap them all up in. It's like all over the floor. All right. Let's put you back into fast forward mode. Okay, let me add something else in. If I'm going to have to pick up all of these little small pieces of paper, which I'm going to have to end up with Foofer, the complete series inside, I'm going to be rethinking some things. The moment of truth is here. We have greetings from the Fuminati. I'm going to pick these up, I'm going to count these, and I'm going to bill him $1 for each one. Here's our letter. To my good friend Ryan, ever since you sent me your very kind AOK, complete with an actual golden lasso, I have been on the hunt for you. It wasn't until your Grail Sensation Comics video that I knew what I was looking for. A few things. Number one, thank you for that video. I wasn't even aware of Sensation Comics before that. It's great that we can all learn from each other. 2, your excitement and passion at getting that book was so pure, and it came through in the video. It reminded me of collecting Green Lantern. So for a collector with such passion for the hobby and a love of their favorite character, there's only one thing to do. I very much want to see your inner child go nuts with excitement. I want to thank you for your friendship, and I want to help contribute to your collection and hopefully inspire and motivate you to keep growing the collection. I hope you love it. Dave, Foo. All right. I'm starting to soften up to him. I'm not going to look at the sticker on the back. I'm just going to flip it around and we're going to find out together what it is. Oh my gosh. Sensation 77. And it's in amazing condition. Wow. Oh my gosh. Wow. I am extremely touched, honored, and flattered. First of all, I can't believe how great of condition this book is in. You just don't see these books. First of all, you don't see these books in the wild at all, let alone in this great of condition. This is amazing. As I said in my video where I unboxed my Sensation, I remember being like 10 years old and saying, well, if I got a Sensation comic, I really will have made it. I'm really in shock. I'm just staring at this, literally in shock. Wow, thank you so much, Dave. Apologize for the glare. I know Bubs says not to do that, but I did it anyway. Let me move in a little bit for you. I can't wait to read this. This is something I'll never forget. When I look in my collection and I see this, and I'm literally, I don't even know what to say, except because thank you doesn't seem to be enough. But thank you so much. It's a cool cover. It's got a great red background, but I guess I'm more even in awe of just what amazing condition this book is in. It's something. Wow. Was it worth the mess that I'm going to go through cleaning up the Fuminati? Absolutely. Thank you so much, Dave. I'm literally in shock. Wow. That's memorable for sure. Another reason why I love this comic community. And to get it from someone who I mentioned before was a reason who inspired me to want to get into this entire community to start out with. You know, it adds even more sentiment to it. So I know I keep saying thank you. I don't know what else to say because I just stare at this beautiful, amazing book and think of the friendship that goes with it too, which is even more special and awesome than the book itself. Thanks, ComicFoo. Check out ComicFoo2814. If you get something in the mail from him, just have a vacuum cleaner standing by or a dust buster or something because you're going to need it, but it's worth it in the long run. Thanks for joining me again on this AOK video. I am going to just sit down and stare at this. Bye.